I'm skeptical about Hytale because we haven't really seen actual gameplay. The stuff that Hypixel has showed us was mainly technical demonstrations. We haven't seen everything working together. And with the aggressive shift to remote work, we don't know how the quality of games might be affected and how Hytale might be affected. I mean, with giant game developers such as Mojang with 600 people not being able to get out to the Minecraft Caves and Cliffs update, EA also delaying some franchises to mainly focus on Battlefield. What makes us think that Hypixel can release not just a game, but also a platform for creation? And I hope we get some sort of news on a public beta before E3, and this was not in the video before, but maybe even before Gamescom. And remember, everything that I've said was completely speculation and should be taken with a grain of salt. And if you enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Anyways, guys, let's actually get on to the video. Hytale has started development in 2015. A year after, in Minecon, Hypixel Studios have had their first interaction with Riot Games, or the earliest interaction between Riot Games and Hypixel according to the BBC video. And over time, Riot Games has probably given funding for Hypixel Studios because I believe they were a startup. I really don't know how the whole like startup and like venture capital stuff works. All I know is that Riot Games was giving Hypixel money to make their game. And a couple years after that, Hytale was officially revealed to the public by a trailer. A lot of people were excited for it, and it got to a point where Riot Games acquired Hypixel Studios in April of 2020. And this was probably the best news that Hypixel could have gotten, because we were in the first actual like month after the panoramic photo, and I bet that Riot Games probably got a really good deal on Hypixel Studios because of the whole nature of the entire world situation that we were in at that time. We're still in it, by the way, but and in the article that Riot Games posted to their website saying that, oh, we're really excited to be working with the Hypixel Studios. They'll be under us. We'll give them all the resources that they need. And Riot Games said that the studio is planning for the game to be playable by everyone in 2021. Now, at the time, everyone was like, sick, we're gonna see it in 2021. Things are looking better, things are shaping up in the world. The word planning, to be honest, means absolutely nothing. When they say they're planning for something and they don't like give us like more updates as the days go on, it really means best case scenario, maybe 2021, probably 2022, and maybe a release end of 2022 or into early 2023. Maybe like Hypixel was like very optimistic about how fast they can get the game out because they saw the budget that they were going to get from Riot. But now as like time goes on, they started adding more things to like maybe their ticket system, adding more features, more entities, more behaviors of entities, making a whole ecosystem. Maybe they're like, oh, maybe we should, you know, delay it a bit, maybe like a year or two, I don't know. And we already seen it in their last progress update, saying they don't really have a plan for launch. That was right before the end of 2020, and obviously this is their first full year under Riot Games, and Riot Games maybe told them, hey, can you like stop giving the progress updates? We're not done with the game, so like let's actually get to work, guys. Even though it is said that Hypixel is their own independent company working on their own things, they're still owned by Riot, and Riot really wants to manage their assets. But then again, I don't know anything what's going on in Hypixel. You don't know what's going on in Hypixel. Only Hypixel knows what's going on inside of Hypixel. We don't know what's happening. One thing that I find weird is Hytale's Twitter. The thing that's sort of iffy to me is these postcards that they're showing us. And I thought, oh, okay, since they're showing this, they have to be close to release, right? Or at least a beta. And until you realize, they've been doing this for almost 3 years. Because imagine like if you were like followed Hytale on Twitter the first day it came out, and they kept on posting these images of these certain zones, certain creatures, certain races, certain weapons, certain mechanics or whatever. They keep on drip feeding you this content every week, and you're hoping that the game's coming out. What is stopping them from doing this for another year or two? They've already done it for 2 years. They might as well go another 2 years because they're going to get this same, if not more, impressions and reactions to their tweets. They're probably using this for like marketing so they can see what their main demographic is, but still. This is crazy. Imagine if you were just waiting for the game for 3 years and they just keep on posting these postcards and you're like, okay, well, I hope the game's coming out soon. But they could just do this for another 2 years and you wouldn't really notice anything about it because you're just like, oh, maybe next week and next week. Then they say they have a big blog post coming up and it's just the announcement of the Hytale Discord. Hopefully I didn't call that though. This is building up hype, not just from these tweets, but from their free marketing team, also known as the Hytale YouTube community. Like, they just gotta post a picture of a game and then bam, YouTube video. And then the theories come up and then blah, blah, blah. And then the game comes out and it's actually that, or it's not actually that, but it's something like this, or it's nothing like that at all. But yeah, whatever they're doing, they're playing with fire. I mean, it's not like I haven't played with fire before, but I mean, just look at my last YouTube video. But yeah, I would like to talk about remote work and how it could be impacting employees and how it maybe could be impacting Hypixel. Since you can work from home, there are some difficulties while working from home, such as the separation between working and entertainment and how close those two are together. In some cases, maybe you need a separate setup for your working and then a separate setup for your gaming or entertainment. And also while working from home, you don't need to commute an hour to and from work anymore. And this results in people working more than 8 hours a day. In some cases, they work 9 or 10 hours, and maybe even on the weekends to get some emails out, fix this one little thing for presentation. Basically, just working non-stop, and this could lead to burnouts. And I hope Hypixel or Riot Games have like some safeguards in place saying, hey, don't really worry about that. Just work your 40 hours and that's it. Or if they're planning for a 2021 release, they're like, work as long as you want. Go ahead. We need a beta out this year though. So like, if you don't mind working like 70 hours a week, that'd be sick. I mean, you're at home, so you have so much free time. And is it even worth it to release a game this year? We're still in this panoramic photo, and I can safely say, no matter who you are in the world, okay? We're tired, we're exhausted. Everyone is just trying to get to the finish line, and that might result in cutting corners. And I don't want to see any cut corners in the production of Hytale, which I'm comfortable with them delaying the game. Like I said before, they've been posting these posts for 2 years, going on 3 years. What's stopping them from doing another 3 years? And here's one more thing. Maybe Hypixel has all the tools ready and working. They're making these ecosystems, adding all these behaviors, and making it a really good experience to play the game. But the thing is, they still need people. And maybe the job site is a little bit outdated. And if it is, someone should get to work and start deleting those positions then. But yeah, I'm hopeful for a beta in 2021, but is that what we're gonna get? Probably not. I hope we do. That's all I can do. I can hope. I can speculate a little bit more, but then that's just speculation. And also, remember to lower your expectations, okay? We don't want another Cyberpunk here, okay? And also, the game's gonna be modifiable. If something's missing from the game that you really want in the game, Hypixel is trying to make it as easy as possible to create stuff in the game for you. So if the game's missing something, go ahead and add it on. You have the freedom to do that. Maybe there's like a monetization system similar to Roblox, but hey, that's called creative freedom. Do whatever you want with it. Make money, make it free, whatever. Have fun. I want this game to be fun. I also want it to be a quality product. And I believe Riot also knows they want it to be a quality product, because if something coming out of Riot Games is not a quality product, that sort of ruins the reputation of Riot Games. But also, just lower your expectations. Like, I'm expecting the game to run. That's it. That's all I gotta say for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, or if the YouTube algorithm still keeps on giving you my videos and you just haven't subbed, please subscribe. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Have a great rest of your day, and I am out. Peace.